morning, I'm Femke, I'm an artist, and today I'm going to be making a painting. This is quite out of my comfort zone. I have never done an acrylic portrait before, so I'm really excited. It is 9 o'clock, so it is finally light outside, which is great because then I can actually see the colors that I'm working with. I just sketched out the portrait that I want to do on the canvas. Which was really challenging because I don't have a projector. It's just really time consuming and such a different scale than drawing in your sketchbook. But I think it is alright right now, and I have my paint ready, so let's go. So my plan for this painting is to do it in a similar style as this painting, using blue and purple for the shadows and more orange tones and pink for the highlights. So I'm really excited to do this on a large scale. Just to give you a bit of context, I do have a little bit of experience in painting. I've done murals with acrylic paint and I did a smaller one on canvas before as well. But I've never done a portrait painting before, and especially not on this scale. It is not huge, of course, but for me this is quite new. I find doing a portrait like this quite scary because you can always tell when the features are off or when the blending looks weird. Okay, I put down the base for the shadows and I think it's going quite alright. Painting is really a trust the process kind of medium, so I'm just hoping that it will get better, especially when I start adding more details. I made myself a coffee and I'm going to continue with the eyes and color transitions. Now mostly focus on the details in the face, but I think I should add some of the hair and clothing to make it kind of come together more. Really hope that I can make some progress before the sun is going down because it's already 3:30 and it will already be dark by 5. Okay, so this is the progress I've made today. It's getting really dark and gray outside, so I can't really see the colors that I'm using anymore. Today is day 2 of painting. I'm just gonna continue where I left off. I'm already thinking about what kind of background to add. I want to do something blue or pink. Dark blue could look really good, or a bright pink. One of the things I struggled with during this painting was mixing enough of one color to be able to keep going back to use it or to not run out halfway through a part that I'm painting. And another thing is that the reference I'm using only showed a little bit of her shoulder, and so I had to improvise what most of her back looked like. So you'll see me keep going back and changing her sleeve and her shirt. I found out that acrylics always dry down a bit darker on the canvas than when you've mixed them, so I tried to keep that in mind to not make the painting too dark. I'm now working on the sleeve. It's really challenging because the paint keeps getting dry and then I cannot really blend the colors anymore, but I hope that I can fix it. In this area I was trying to get the color transitions right and also decide how much orange and pink I should use. So far I am about 13 hours into painting and I think I want to already put down some of the background color, at least to see how the lighting is, and then I can work from there. For the background I went for a dark blue and purple color, and you'll see me covering some of her back with that color as well because I found it a little bit out of proportion compared to her body. Usually I only notice those things after I've looked at it for a while, and since I couldn't really rely on the reference for her back, I was just trying some things out and seeing what looks the best. I am using way too little paint here because I was trying to save some of my dark colors, as those were my most expensive paint bottles, but in the end that was just really a bad idea. This is day 3 of painting. I am going to try to fix the colors. I am not happy with the background and I'm also not really satisfied with the colors yet, so I'm going to try to fix it as much as I can today. I think the main point is that the background is too dark. I don't want it to be as dark as the absolute darkest shadow in the face, so I'm going to try to make it a bit lighter and hopefully it will look a little bit better. Today is another day of painting. It's been standing in my living room for many days and I've been just staring at it and I realized something is really off about the proportions and I need to fix it. Hopefully it will look a bit better. I'm also gonna add a bit more of a lighter background, especially the blue part. So let's do this. I took a picture of the painting and then I added the reference image over it, and you can see that, for example, the hair is way too large. So I'm gonna try to look at the reference and see what went wrong and fix it. I think it looks a lot better and it matches the color palette that I was going for a lot better as well. Now I'm just going to fix some parts in her face and her right sleeve. Okay, so I've painted from 9:30 until 4 and it's getting dark again. I'm pretty happy with the progress today. I think I'm almost done with the painting. I painted all the edges and I added some texture to her face, so some freckles. Yeah, I think she looks a lot better now. So I'm gonna look at it when it's bright outside and see if I'm happy with all the colors. I am now about 26 hours in and I'm getting more and more happy with the results. Today is hopefully the last day of painting. It is very gray outside again, but it is still bright enough to paint. So I'm gonna try to really fix the last details. It would be very nice to be able to finish this in 2024. It is the 30th of December today, so I think it should be doable. So let's see how it goes. I'm going to focus on making this area less dark and also fixing the light a little bit because it's a bit strange that there is no highlight on this area at all. And I want to add some strands of hair, for example. I think so far I'm really happy with the background. I really like just the gradient look of it. It makes it look a bit magical, that there is nothing else going on but just these beautiful colors. Okay, I am finally done painting and this is the result. I really enjoyed doing this painting out of my comfort zone, and I have learned a lot, so next time I can be a lot more efficient and know what not to do. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the way it turned out, and I'm really excited to try oil painting one day, because then I don't have to deal with the paint drying so fast. But that will be a whole nother project. I hope that you enjoyed watching my process, and I hope to see you on my next video.